Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Good Shabbos. I'm standing in our sanctuary. I'm holding on to Jacob's ladder. This is not the Torah portion about Jacob's ladder, but this ladder is reaching up to our Ner Tamid because it's one of those few times that the light went out. So don't let the light go out. So we're going to change that because it's a symbol that God is with us, and we know Emmanuel, God is with us. But about this week's Torah portion, very significant. The parasha is Yitro, and it's all about the Ten Commandments and the giving and the receiving of the Ten Commandments. Just to remind you, in last week's portion, we have the Jewish people crossing the sea, being saved, and then they burst into song. But the question is, after freedom, now that we're free to do what? And the answer is free to enter into partnership with God and to follow God's law. So we have the giving of the Ten Commandments. We know there are many more than 10 in Judaism. There are 613, but these are considered the top 10. And there are actually 172 words to the Ten Commandments, and if you add 1 plus 7 plus 2, you get 10. And we're told that we were at Sinai, that you were there, and I was there, and every soul that would be born to the Jewish people, and every soul that would attach themselves to the Jewish people through conversion, we were all at Sinai. And these are the words we heard. A friend of mine recently told me, he was confiding that he really tries to follow all of the Ten Commandments. And that's very noble, actually. But I think more than following the Ten Commandments, we really should try to catch up with them. And even more than catching up with them, we should try to live by them. So the Ten Commandments begin, and you can help me at home. I am the Lord your God who brought you out of the land of Egypt. So God is identifying God's self, that I did this for you, and now this is what I expect you to fulfill as part of our covenant relationship. And the first commandment is, you shall have no other gods, little g, before you. And the first commandment is an invitation to all the others. But I would add that even with these 10 significant commandments, and I challenge you to name all 10, that there could be 2 missing that are very, very important in Jewish life. One is tzedakah, and that's not really in there. And tzedakah is translated often charity, but it's much more than charity. It's righteousness. It is doing the right thing, striving to always make the right decisions. And then there's Jewish education. I mean, how important is Jewish education? And you're never too old or too young to learn. Every day is a learning experience. And we can learn from one another. In fact, we learn in Pirkei Avot, who is wise? One who learns from everyone else. I invite you to come to Torah study when we look at these 10 commandments in a far more critical way. But before you do that, we have Friday night, we have Mini Minyan at 6, followed by a dinner, followed by Shabbat services at 7:30, which include our anniversary blessings. How special, because we did celebrate the Festival of Love this past week, but in Judaism, every day is a day of love. And so come and join us and be part of our love-in called Shabbat, and draw closer through the 10 Commandments to God, to Torah, and to Israel. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Good Shabbos.